check. I'll throw out some food. Everybody eat up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's go at 'em.
5, 4, 3.
And I will be making
2,
call-outs as things
1.
pop up, so. Go ahead and hero on bolt.
AoE slash.
Web's coming, watch your feet.
Stalker's weapon. Digestive acid.
So if you get green circles, you're going to want to try to clear webs for you guys to walk backwards. Perfect. Stack back up. Soak is coming in 4.
AoE slash. In.
So you want to space it a little bit farther back so you don't get eaten by the boss.
Move back just a little bit more. Perfect, perfect, right there. Yeah, perfect. Good job. Right on.
Stalker's weapon. AoE slash. Digestive acid.
Okay, go ahead and clean out some of them. Sad, if you want to go ahead and taunt, you can hold them for a
In.
bit.
Carnivorous contest.
Go ahead and take the soak a little bit farther out to the group.
A little bit back, a little bit back.
Ooh. That was close, that's alright.
Knocked.
Okay, phase change. Don't stay in the middle. Get out the middle.
Shivering swarm.
Okay, we can kind of beat up on them for a second here.
Transition.
Alright, we're going over here. Go ahead and follow me.
Dodge.
Juggernaut charge.
Do not get hit by that. You just want to dodge the line.
Dodge.
Juggernaut charge.
Dodge.
Don't go too ham on the ass. Let me gather them up.
You guys gonna get hit.
Dodge.
Juggernaut charge. Swallowing darkness.
Alright, go ahead and bring those over here, Sad. Okay, go ahead and start feeding the boss.
AoE.
Hunters, this is where you're going to want to use your shells, as well as druids, just pop the ones in front of the boss.
AoE.
Transform back out.
Stalker's netting.
Dispersion works.
AoE.
Flame bellows.
Nice.
I got locked.
AoE.
Flame bellows.
Perfect. And we're going to go back into rinse and repeat.
AoE.
Slash.
Stalker's weapon.
Destroy the support!
Digestive
Take
acid.
poison puddles, and we're going to clear some of the web. Perfect. So you're going to run directly into the center.
AoE.
Just going to kill your slate for the mechanic.
In.
Carnivorous contest.
Perfect. Line it up. Right there is perfect. Beautifully handled. There we go.
Look at that, you're raiders already.
Again, since everybody's kind of here now, loot is on a complete need roll basis, so if you need it, go ahead and roll on it. If you have one like 4 or 5 pieces, try to be a little bit kind to your friends and let them have some.
Go through the body over here. There you go. There we go.
big hack, pull the big pick.
It's okay.
Big heals, big heals.
Destroy the invaders before they ruin the harvest.
Right if we run right on that, we're just gonna march right on forward. Okay, so the rupturing or I'm sorry, the congealed mass, you're gonna want to be careful for melee. If you get targeted, you will get eaten and it'll start just kind of chunking. Perfect.
Somehow I think I got knocked out of the Discord. I wonder why I was so quiet.
That does happen every now and again. I've seen it. Again,
I
with the
also-
congealing mass, just be careful. If you get folks, just kind of run away. Alright, so for this next ad group, kind of same as Raid Finder, just be careful of the Foreseer. They're gonna dig and kind of start knocking you all over the place, so just be ready for it. Alright, so everybody go ahead and mount up. We're going to run to the top of the hill. Try to not have any hot healers on the tanks at the moment. And then let the tanks go first.
Hug this side over here and you'll be alright.
Yep. If everybody wants to hang out here for a second. Got it. So,
Group 1 is fine for heals. Comp.
yeah, we'll be okay. Oh, I mean, Mephisto doing it too. Alright, perfect. So we're gonna start out over here. Now what we're gonna do is over one person, should be okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect, perfect. Alright, so there. So if you are in group 1 or 2, you're going to follow the big bear on the moon. And if you are in 3 and 4, you are going to go over to circle. Basically what's going to happen from here, there is a little bit of a difference in normal to, or raid finder to normal. You're going to want to split the groups up and take the frontal cone and switch. When you take the frontal cone, you're going to go into the Shadow Realm and you're going to kill the ads. You guys are going to want to focus the ones that are kind of static and spawning the little ads first, while the tanks grab the bigger ad that summons a shield around the boss and interrupts it. Just burst down the ads as quick as possible and then switch back to DPS on the boss. The group that doesn't go into the Shadow Realm, you're going to have tentacles. Just try to kite them to the back on the platform and just kind of keep them out of your friends. Big name in the game here is basically just stay on your tanks. This is more of a tank and healer fight than it is really a DPS fight. So just make sure you're hanging out with your tank as much as possible. There's going to be a lot of movement, so stay with them. So Sad, if you want to go ahead and get up over there, we'll go ahead and get a ready check and we'll get rolling. Also, make sure you jump over the ooze. Ooze hurts.
So just a quick summary, okay? So you're going to be pretty much stacked together the entire time. If you get a black puddle beneath you, you need to go to the back of the raid and you need to kind of walk slowly. Do not run, because it does take a little while. So just kind of follow those little markings there. And then once the black cloud is done, you'll go back to the group. So make sure you're staying as a group. You're going to follow the tanks all the time, and you're going to focus the ads when you're in the Shadow Realm. And then as soon as you finish the ads, you go to the boss. And it's just that, rinse and repeat.
And the only other thing that I didn't cover, which DBM if you have it, or it'll be pretty obvious, after 2 frontal cones go out, so after each group gets taken once, he'll do a big raid-wide AoE. All we have to do is just run to these outer platforms and just stand there for a second, let it go off, and then to come back in. During that phase, help your healers out, use some personals, use some lock cookies, do whatever you need to, and we'll be good to go. Alright, let's get it. Sad, I'll start. If the ads spawn over
5,
by you,
4,
then go ahead and
3,
grab it.
2.
Alright, go ahead and hero.
Invoke terrors.
Go ahead and taunt.
Crimson Rain.
Taunt it again if you got it.
Enter. Disgorge.
That's okay. Alright, my group's going down. Sorry, I hit really hard. Okay, let's focus the ads.
We're moving, group. We're moving.
Drop. From beyond. Crimson Rain.
Alright, my group, we're heading back over to where we started.
Follow Moon if you're lost. Follow Moon.
Enter. Disgorge. Crimson Range.
Tentacles to the back. Go ahead and get your ads. And you're going to DPS them down as quick as you can. Goes to the back. You don't have to super sprint with them. They come out pretty slow, so just kind of space them a little bit and you'll be good to go. Okay. AoE side is coming out next. Tentacles one more time.
Unseeming Blight.
Alright, so we're going to be running away in 5 seconds.
High. Splatter.
Alright, everybody out. And back in.
Invoke terrors.
Alright, Moon Group, we're going down again. Same deal. Use some personals to help out if you've got any. do have an ad for far away, so just make sure that we're paying attention and get over there as soon as we can.
Drop. Grasp from beyond. Crimson Rain.
And then we're going to move back to our original platform again.
Black Blood. Invoke Terrors.
Okay, so Moon Group, be careful with your tentacles because we're going to have an ad spawn behind us. You don't want to hit your friends in a shadow round.
Enter. Disgorge. Crimson Rain.
Tentacles. Beautiful.
My spies will provide access to the
Alright,
barracks
let's
above.
keep the momentum
Move
up. Keep
swiftly.
on rolling.
It will not be long until the Queen realizes where you are.
If you want, there is going to be a quest up here. You can pick it up if you would like the normal shortcut. After you clear, I think, 2-3 weeks worth, you can open up a shortcut and it'll get you in right to Queen from here. Good job though, guys. Everybody's looking fantastic.
That was perfect. That was beautiful.
Anybody have any questions thus far? If there was a mechanic that wasn't understood, or everybody's still on track?
Still on track here.
Good.
Still on track. Last week when I did the other normal group, we stayed as one entire group and did the whole. Everyone went down, killed ads,
That was
But-
a experiment.
I've seen that done.
and it worked out
So-
decent. But I mean, it's 6 one, half a dozen the other, I guess.
Yeah, so the big thing that kind of comes from that one is if you have a group that's coordinating the cooldowns like really, really strictly, I would much rather just do the mechanic correctly and be able to get the practice in. So if we get to heroic, we have some practice.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
I don't have a target.
Because the big difference between normal and heroic on that fight is it's more of a tank positioning again, where on his sides he'll start shooting out laser beams that'll rotate in a clockwise fashion around the arena when people get pulled to the Underrealm to do ads. And so if you don't kill the ads in time, the ads will stay up and buff him in the Shadow World. And if the tanks don't angle those correctly, it can very much take everybody out in a raid because they're a one-shot mechanic.
I'm out of room.
So I'll kind of explain the next fight. I'll kind of run down everything when we get up there, but the next fight basically doesn't change from Raid Finder to normal to heroic. The big thing with this one is that if you get marked with a red arrow, you're going to want to make sure that you get moved to the correct location to drop your debuff. And then the blue arrows that come after, you're going to want to stack where the clones are left over. You're going to want to stack where the clones are left over so that the blue arrow will go ahead and take them out. Past that, she'll do a rain of arrows. The first rain of arrows isn't a big deal. The second rain of arrows, she'll do a spinny kick, and it's a proximity-based attack, so basically all you have to do is just run as far away from the boss as possible, and you'll take less damage. The healers will like you. Past that, it's basically just a straightforward fight. Let's go ahead and get Mosey up here. Oh, I'm gonna die from poison. Rip. But past that, it's a pretty straightforward fight. Again, this one's pretty heavy on the tanks because what'll happen for the tanks is that they need to pay attention to the debuffs that they get from the tank buster. It's a real tight timing, so sad, just pay attention. It'll be 2 lunges, and then after the lunges will be a spike or something. I can't remember the exact terms for it, but you're going to want to taunt after the 2 lunges and then between the spike.
A friend shared a video that Chuck made, and it's this super simple thing that he does every morning. And it takes about 30 seconds.
Say again?
When we started doing it,
DBM should tell me the taunts for the debuffs, right?
It should. I noticed last week the DBM kind of was acting a little bit funny with it. So just know that there will be 2 lunges and then the big hitter afterwards.
But you said what were the taunts then, and just in case DVM screws up?
Yeah. So let's see here. So it'll be expose, and then phase lunge. So you're gonna want to take 2 exposes, and then I'll taunt on before phase. They happen relatively quickly, but just pay attention to the cast, and then go from there. Alright, so again, we're going to have the marked locations on the map here. We're going to start with Skull, and we're going to work in a clockwise fashion. So if you get marked with a red arrow above your head, you're going to want to run out to Skull to start, okay? Any questions before we go at this one?
Decimate debuff.
Yes. So after the red lines, there will be the rain of arrows, and then there will be decimate. You'll get a blue arrow above your head. If you get a blue arrow above your head, you're going to want to line up in front of the clones that get dropped here, and you're going to want to explode them. Healers, beware. This is a little bit a healer-heavy fight. We're still kind of stacked heavier on healers, so we should be fine. Yeah, so you're gonna want to stack. Don't stack like super tight, but you want to kind of stack in like a loose 4 square.
But close.
Yes, close, but not on top of each other. All right, let's give it a good shot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One exposed, 2 exposed taunt. That might be a cost you. Red arrows out, red arrows out.
Good job.
Go ahead and taunt again when you get a chance. Sorry, I was in my cooldown.
Okay, decimate will be out in 5 seconds.
Rain of arrows.
Decimate.
Watch your feet. Decimate, blue arrows on clones.
I got it.
Perfect. Now we're going to move to X.
Three,
Beautiful
2,
taunt. Love it.
1.
Red arrows to X, red arrows to X.
DBM was on point, so
Yeah,
I think it's doing
good.
right tonight.
I'm glad they fixed it then. Alright, so the next decimate, we're going to run away from.
Decimate.
Blue arrows to clones, blue arrows to clones. That's okay.
I'm not in close.
Alright, it's rain of arrows, run away.
Cosmic shark.
Use personals if you have them.
3, 2, 1. Drop.
Okay, we're going on square. Red arrows to square. Beautiful. Looks like you guys have been doing this for centuries already.
Done it twice.
Clearly that twice you learned real well, so.
This is the second time.
Fair.
Decimate.
Decimate going out, blue arrows on clones.
Cosmic shark.
Okay. Alright, the next one is going to be moon.
3, 2, 1.
Red arrows on moon.
Decimate.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know that hip fractures will result in a domino effect of other health problems that can change your entire quality of life. To me, that is shocking. And a major
Whisper
culprit
the
is that our
Queen's name
bodies
and they
are
will
just
carry
more
you
brittle
towards
than
your
they're
inner
supposed to be.
sanctum.
So getting
Go ahead and rinse our friend,
or diet
and
is a
then
major
loot
step
and
in the right
scoot.
direction. Okay, so if you can eat more gut healthy foods and a few superfoods you find in the produce aisle, you're going to feel a lot better. I can pretty much guarantee it. But what really took my health to another level was adding a few things you won't find in almost any store. And they target one specific thing. Internal enemy number 3, rapid aging. Getting older is unavoidable. Every year the Earth travels around the sun, you get a year older. Nobody can
Alright,
stop
so
that.
this is
But why do
the
some people age
Tank
so
Sweat
gracefully,
Dreams.
looking and feeling great? Well,
What you guys are going to do is you're going to chill here, wait for me to run back. You guys can kind of just chill in the center once everybody gets up here. I'm going to pull this entire bridge. Sad, anything that flies in, just grab it. I'm going to grab the whole bridge though. We'll come back here and waylay it down. Pest, this is also going to be your best friend because you can grab the arms and pull all the casters in once I get back to the middle.
Gotcha.
Alright, looks like everybody's here, so go ahead and just take a load off for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Challenge the might of my empire.
It's gonna be super funny if he dies. Great, man.
No, our fearless leader.
I know, he's gonna be like, guys, watch this. Sit back and relax.
Gets halfway around.
Totally.
Guys, where are you? Guys, help!
I dropped a candle.
Help! Help! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it! Somebody help that poor man!
Patience.
This bad boy just load up.
Stay on target.
Alright, go ahead and
Stay
grab your
on
armor.
target.
Thousands more.
I don't have a target.
Range, if you can try to get these fighters that are trying to pull everybody off.
Way to combine all my
And consequently, if one of the DPS in future, since we kind of pulled everything already, but in future, if you are a DPS and you have a friend, you can step on the ballistas on these sides. There's one on each side. If one friend loads a caustic bolt, the other friend can shoot the caustic bolts. This also works on Raid Finder, little behold. Everybody step back.
Nerubian evolution.
Call this formula Morning Kick.
Alright.
Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula.
I will go ahead and throw out another feast for those who have died, as well as healers for your mana.
No more adding weird
We going on
foods every day.
reset for cooldowns or?
Yeah, and I can go. Wait a minute, we have hunters. Hunters can do it.
Oh, okay.
So once you're done eating, we'll have a hunter go up there, shoot it, and feign death.
So good it's now my favorite drink.
Can I do
This
it?
is about a lot more
Yeah.
than healthy aging.
This is what I
So
was
once you're
born
done
for.
eating, you're gonna want to go all the way down these stairs, or else it won't work for a hunter.
How
So
is that possible? Well, just look at what's in it. We have 6 different
Let me
probiotics.
dismiss my
We have
pets.
L-Ram
They're my
Which
favorite.
is known as the weight loss probiotic. In studies, this strain shows
Okay.
significant reduction
We ready?
in body weight in
yep,
humans.
go right ahead
That's
and
because
reset.
when digested,
Yeah.
these strains go to work in your digestion. Knock out bad bacteria,
There it
getting your gut working right.
All right. So this fight pretty much is the same from Raid Finder. What's gonna happen is there's quite a few mechanics for this one. So if you get marked with webs, you're going to want to run them out as far as possible. Melee, obviously we're going to be up close and personal. Range, go ahead and try to stay a little bit farther back. Range, your outlet is going to be back here. And melee, you're going to want to try to get to the as close or far to the side as possible. Try not to clog up right next to the boss, just because we're going to have to try to run through there afterwards. So that's the web mechanic. After the web mechanic, this is exactly the same as Dawnbreaker. So there's going to be 2 waves that need to happen. You're going to want to put your wave going in the correct direction on either side of the boss, and everybody's going to be stacked in the middle. The waves will go out to the side, and then that'll be that mechanic. The other
Tanks don't
thing...
get the wave mechanic, right?
Say again?
Tanks don't typically get the wave mechanic, right?
No, tanks do not get any of the mechanics, so...
Because I'm terrible at it. When I was on my mage, I would always screw it up. I don't like it.
Fair enough.
I always go the wrong way.
So,
With
yeah,
that
no,
said,
tanks...
with that said, if you do get it, don't panic. It does give you a few seconds to figure out which way the wave is going to where you can adjust. So don't panic right when you get it and think, oh no, this is it. Just figure out which way it's going, and then everybody else can adjust to that.
The way that you can tell if you're standing on the right side is if the center looks like a normal pathway to walk, you're on the right side. If it's kind of murky green, you're on the wrong side. So past that, the only other thing that happens is that he is going to spawn little circles on a few people. You're going to want to just kind of get them up to melee range. Don't stack them directly on each other, just a little bit farther apart, and then we'll grab them and melee them down. Other than that, he's going to move to one of the sides of the bridge. We're going to let the cast cook for a little bit to let the slower classes catch up. We have a lot of druids, so realistically we should be able to break up our roars and everybody should be able to keep up. But we'll interrupt that, and then he'll move to the far side of the bridge, and it's rinse and repeat from there, and we just tank and spank him. Alright, hit no if you've got questions, hit yes if you're ready to roll. Alright. Sad, you got a question?
No, I thought I clicked it. It didn't register.
Okay, no worries. And then we're going to lust on pull. So let's get it started. I'll go ahead and start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
AoE spray.
Alright, webs are coming out in 3. Remember, melee out to the sides, range go to the back. Take them out as far as you can.
Off to the sides. There you go.
Perfect. Everybody back in. Alright. Healer mechanic coming out in 5. Just an AoE. Wide damage.
AoE spread.
Alright, here's the big one. Rage waves are coming in 5.
Oh, perfect.
Yep, perfect. There you go.
That was nice.
Alright. As they're coming out. Bring the circles up to melee. And circles out, webs out, webs out.
AoE spread.
AoE. Movement in 3, I'll roar first.
Careful that web.
Acid force. Kick. Acidic eruption.
Okay, movement one more time.
Kick. Acidic eruption. Acidic parasite. Kick. Acidic eruption. Acidic
Interrupt with that. Perfect. Alright. Same stances, same places. Range, take yours out to the back. Melees, try to get them to the side as much as possible. Everybody stack in the middle. Obviously don't stand in the pool. Waves. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
AoE
Right,
spread.
right AoE. Pad coming in 3, bringing circles up to melee range.
Add vested spawn.
Alright, webs coming out in 3. Get ready for movement.
Indirect strand.
Get out as far as possible.
Good job.
Beautiful.
Good job.
Targeted.
Good job.
Ooh, and the waves are perfect. Look at
It's
that.
the second time.
Alright, raid light AoE. Use personals if you can. Help your healers.
AoE spread.
Movement in 3. Go ahead and somebody roar. Beautiful. I'll get first interrupt.
Kick. Acidic eruption.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
Kick. Acidic eruption.
There you go.
Wow, look at that. One shot every boss so far.
Looking
Great work.
solid.
You guys are doing awesome.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and move to Brood. Brood is gonna be the hard gate.
That was
Yeah.
Nah, there's only 2 eggs. We're good. We got this.
So Brood, there's gonna be a little bit long explanation. So I'm gonna go over the explanation. We can get a pull or 2 in.
Very
Hopefully it'll
beautiful.
just be a pull. And then we will take a break before we go ahead and waylay Princess out of the way.
I said that out loud.
No, I'm just inside your head.
My dog.
Desiccated corpses will be a testament to any who oppose me. There is no need for us to entertain this filth anymore. The only thing that must is my assault. The Queen's inner sanctum is impenetrable.
What is this nonsense?
Oh. I'm sorry.
Let there be dots. Capped AoE.
Alright, so we're gonna stay tucked up in this corner real quick.
Back up top.
Keep your skin feeling soft and hydrated. Pretty incredible, right? Well, the benefits don't stop there. The Fat Fighter is one of the only polyphenols that can cross the blood-brain barrier, which means it gets absorbed quickly and works fast to help your body.
I don't have a target. I don't have a target. I need a target.
Hi, Gun Goo.
Go ahead and stay on the stairs. I'm just gonna pull in real quick.
I need a target. Coolant doors.
Alright, so we're gonna start over here in the back. Once everybody gets here, we will go ahead and get everything set up. Ab, did you need a summons?
Yeah, that would be faster.
Okay. Can we get a lock closet down, please?
It's too far away.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I don't have a
I
target.
know running to these fights takes a hot minute, so.
Takes 1,000 years because I'm short.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Alright, so, quick and dirty explanation. Big eggs are going to be tank ads. Basically, me and Sad are going to have to pick it up. The little ones are going to be parasites. Parasites are going to be your main focus. If we take out these small ones, you're going to want to interrupt, stun, shaman's capacity totem, thunderstorm knockup, not knock away would be very beautiful. Druids, you can do Ursul's vortex beautifully for that. I know invokers, you can do your earthquake thingy majiggy. Priests scream, warlock sphere. Demon hunters with your AoE explosion. Hunters, I'm sure you've got a trap that can either slow them down, but whatever you have to, you're going to want to slow them down, stun them, kill them as quick as you can. This is an ad fight. Again, let me be very clear. It is an ad fight. You have the AoE builds. If you have anything for that kind of capacity, it is an ad fight. You need to focus the ads first. Boss comes secondary. The other mechanic here is going to be the medium-sized egg. These are going to be caster worms. They're going to stay in place, but we do need to get interrupts on them. So again, if you have a single target interrupt, everybody's got one. So don't everybody blow it all at once. Try to space them out as much as possible. But they're going to be your second priority. The third priority is going to be the tank ads. Me and Sad are going to pick them up and keep them with the worm. On normal, we will only get 2 egg breakers at a time. So if you get a dark circle around you, you're going to want to get on one of these starting eggs. So these 2 are going to be our first ones. If you have an egg bunch that's together like this, you're going to want to kind of get into the crevice. So you don't have to go all the way inside, but you're going to line up with the crevice so that you can pop both eggs. So we're going to start with these 2 first. And then we're going to come over here and pop these 2. And then we'll pop these 2 at the end. And then we'll move to that side, do the exact same thing. And then we'll move to that side if needed. So the big mechanics here is going to be, he's going to get pissy when his energy bar fills up, and he's going to come drink this Kool-Aid. When he drinks the Kool-Aid, he's a sloppy drinker. He's going to knock it over, and it's going to start spilling all over the arena. You don't want to stand in it. Kool-Aid hurts. Anyway, when the Kool-Aid starts spilling out, if it reaches one of these eggs, it'll break the egg, and it'll make the ad inside empowered. Now, we don't want any of these getting empowered because it hurts a lot, no matter what you do. The parasites will be super fast, they'll infect you. Every time you get infected, it spawns an extra parasite and they get fully healed. So imagine if 20 people get infected, that's 40 ads in a blink of an eye. So we want to make sure to kill those as quick as possible. The caster ads, they will have their cast time doubled. Tank ads, they basically will deal 2 times the amount of damage. So be friendly to your tanks, cleave down once they're with the boss. Past that, this fight is really normal. The big things is that you just need to worry about the mechanics. If you are on an egg, don't move from that egg. If somebody's running up to you with another circle, they can go to the other side. Thankfully, normal is pretty forgiving because it'll give us enough egg breaks that we can mess up, I think, once on every side. So, I know it's a lot, but is everybody ready to give it a shot? Okay, sounds good. So again, these 2 are our starting eggs. Then it's these 2. And then our final 2 are going to be these ones. So
I'm sorry, do that again. Do that again.
Okay.
Just in case for some people who didn't see that.
Yep. What I'm going to do is I can mark them. So it's going to be X, square, and then moon.
Alright, cool. Because I didn't see that.
2. And then it's going to be these 2. And then our last set are these 2.
Oh, so you're doing it like heroic, just a little bit down.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
It's just closer clumped together, so let's give it a shot. We're going to lust on pulp.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Again, I want to iterate that it is an ad fight at the end of the day. thankfully it doesn't matter too much in normal. It's more about the AVAP debuff. You're gonna dance here, try not to get hit, help the healers out if you got personal defense here. So sad, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come move the boss in between. So get in the crevice, get in the crevice. Get up in the crevice.
Closer, a little bit closer. There you go. There you go.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Alright. Focus the ads down. Beautiful. Range, try to keep relatively close, just in case you get picked for the orbs. You don't have to run all the way out from the outside. Alright, egg again. Go ahead and get into the cleavage.
Nope, wrong one. Square. Over here. Over here. There you go. Over here. Over here. I'm jumping. Over here. Over by me.
Okay. Alright. So we're gonna kind of auto-correct here. We're gonna go to these two eggs first. And then we'll go for the last one out. Alright, get ready to move to the eggs. Get in the cleaver, in the cleaver. Alright, parasites are your first one. Perfect. Alright, so these eggs are going to go off. You're going to want to blow cooldowns and burst them down as quickly as you possibly can.
Use some kicks, stuns, anything you have.
Yep, as quick as you can. Just kill them out.
Ingest black blood.
I'm going to drag this one with me. Okay, back on boss. So first egg group is going to be right underneath the boss's butt and the one over there. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Ads. Poison burst. Poison burst.
Okay. Next group is on the other side of the box.
Second.
Yeah.
Got on brew. Good job, guys.
You were worried.
Hey, it's better to be worried and not needed than not worry and need it.
Amen.
Well done. The Queen is furious.
Good job, everybody. Albacan with that 100 roll. Kicking my butt on that pattern.
I will never have a roll like that ever again.
Alright, so we're gonna head up onto Princess. Go ahead and vote yes if you would like to just keep rolling
Anyone
as
else
vote
rolling
no
on
if
these
you want to take a
bandages?
quick break.
That got all cut up for me. What was that?
So it's going to be yes if you want to keep rolling as is, and a no if you want to go ahead and take like a quick 5-minute break and come back. Okay, we have one boss left, so we'll go ahead and clear Princess with Mike here, and then we'll go from there. And if you ever have to dip in the middle, no worries at all. Do not feel bad. Obviously, don't dip. Just say something. Say, hey, gotta go. No worries, no fault at all. Just chill run and we're getting everything done. Sorry for my screaming baby. Just got out of the bed.
I don't even hear it.
Oh. Nice.
Unless I'm deaf, which is also a high possibility, but
All I hear is.
Oh, we're $170 on a microphone, I guess.
Yeah. I'm with too.
Might be dead.
Oh no.
Not today. Sorry, I probably should have.
Oh, that's up here.
holy moly!
This one. Yep.
Ah, damn.
Ain't no way I can survive this.
Nope, that was 100% my fault. I did not win.
Wow, there goes my perfect round.
Vicious.
Thanks.
All moments lost, so we're calling it good.
I've never died. I've never died on this character. How dare you?
Well, time deleted.
Hardcore
run.
Game over.
I was gonna say hardcore classic run. That's it. We all leveled to 80. We all geared. We're done.
Are we releasing?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry about that.
I have a repair mount too, right here, just in case.
There is another potion stand when you land, as well as the flight path. If you look down into the corner, there's a new one that opened up. So.
Where am I going? To Nathrex?
Yes, straight across. Ooh, like even super fast with freaking. Oh wow, this stacks. That's fun.
Ludicrous.
I didn't know that.
Solom,
Did not know that.
What character are you playing? I just saw that you're in here.
Aqua.
Aqua.
The other shaman.
Yeah.
The one that
What up,
shot
buddy?
Oh, he's fighting. Oh god.
Oh, you guys are good. You can take your time.
Ow, what's hurting me?
I'm not going nowhere.
Does anybody not really know how to do this fight?
Normal in a hot minute.
I've only done LFR.
So honestly, this fight is ridiculously easy. As long as you get mechanics down, this fight literally just comes super natural. So the big thing with this one is that she's going to mark a few players in the raid with assassination. All you're going to do is just move to the outside ring that will be marked. After you move there, it's going to drop a portal. When you drop the portal, everybody's going to get pulled to the center. It's going to be another suck phase, so just respect the suck. Past that, if you get a red line off of one of the shadows that is spawned, then you're going to want to angle it on the outside of the raid. Past that, dodge the stuff that pops up on the floor, When it goes into second phase, what you're going to want to do is, if you get a line, you're going to want to stay still. Everybody else will move from around you. Don't move and go crazy if you have a line. You're going to want to stand still. Other than that, it switches back to phase 1, same mechanics, drop portals, angle lines out of the raid, and that's about it. And we'll tank on Skull.
So just to recap, if you get what color is it? What color is the thing? above you?
Purple. Pretty much everything in this raid is purple. Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. The line is red. So if you see blue lines, you're fine. If you see a red line, you're gonna want to run away.
So where do you the thing where you drop the portals?
Purple circle.
Okay, so if you get the purple circle above you, okay, you're gonna go to one of the markers on the outside hex. Okay, so you'll either go to skull, egg, square. You get the picture. If you get marked with this little like line to you or something, you're gonna have to run to the opposite side,
Here.
and then
I've got the perfect one here. Tyler, go stand on Diamond. You're a monk, so this is super easy to do.
Oh, heal, yeah.
So, Tyler, pretend that he is the shadow clone. Tyler, go ahead and assume you missed me. This line will be red. When you see the red line, you're going to walk directly at it, and you're going to want to walk behind it, and have the line point outside of the ring. That's all you have to do. You can stand as close as you want to it, as long as the red line is angled out. That's all you have to do. That's the hardest mechanic that's been kicking everybody's butt in the past few weeks. So, if you can do that, then you're already ahead.
That's the Queen's Bane ability, right? So.
Correct. On heroic, that's will mark you for Queen's Bane. But normal, there's no Queen's Bane, so it's not a big deal.
Okay.
right, and you don't have to do the pizza pie either.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew
All
that
right.
one. That's all I've been doing is heroic at this.
5, 4,
burned in my brain.
3, 2, 1.
I just did it the other night on her own.
And where you're going to want to stand is the center of the arena.
3, 2, 1. Drop.
Okay, portals to the markers.
Yo, look at that. That is pro.
Pull.
Okay, everybody to the center. Respect the set. Okay, line phase is coming. If you get a red line, you're going to want to run at the ad.
Good job.
Beautiful. You guys
Pull.
respect the set.
Twilight Massacre.
I didn't get where I needed to be. That's my bad.
Line out.
You're good, homie. You're good.
Oh shit, that's on me.
It's okay.
You're good. You're good.
Woo!
Nemesis Daggers.
Ooh, I just hit a lag there though. That's bad.
Sad, I'm gonna let you
Oh.
take this to you because I've already got my stacks. Go get in the middle. Respect the set.
Did you say respect the suck?
Yep.
Transition.
That's what he's saying.
Alright.
Yeah.
Starless Knights.
I did not respect
the set. Keep tanking. If you get a line, do not move. Move for your friends. If they have lines, you're in. Range, try to just be on the outside skirts of hexagon.
Targeted.
Use personals if you have them. Also, our tank is down, we have no B-res, so I'm gonna just do more spot heals just to be safe.
Yeah, I got you.
I'll stay on defensive mode for the next one.
3, 2, 1. Drop.
Yep, orders out.
Good place.
Beautiful.
Pull.
Center, respect the set.
Limelight Massacre. Targeted.
Lines out. If you have a red line, run at the edge. Beautiful.
Nexus Daggers.
Got stuff on the ground.
Oh.
Okay, center. Push up the second.
Yeah.
Somebody
Limelight Massacre.
lines out, lines out. Flank the lines.
I jump to try and get out of it and jump right into another one.
Impressive. But did you believe you were fighting
Look at that crossbow. Is there a hunter here?
I'm a hunter.
Hey, look at that crossbow.
Why you say it like that?
I think it's best in slot for marksman? No, beast, I think.
I don't think it's beast.
I know it's for one of the specs.
That's marksman.
Oh.
I would never use a bow on purpose.
Alright. So, again, I'll throw a vote. If you would like to just keep rolling at the pace we're going, say yes. If you want to take a quick 5-minute break, go ahead and say no.
The conspirators are here. After I killed
Finally, man, I thought I was gonna be the only one, and it was gonna be super awkward. I was gonna be like, guys, I gotta go.
Okay, no worries. So let's go ahead and grab a 5-minute break. Mike, if you're still here when we get back, you are more than welcome to keep on rolling with us. Right, break 5. So we'll see you guys back at 12.
All right. Last two bosses. We're on the last home stretch. These last two bosses have multiple phases. So the most important thing with multiple phase bosses is just not to feel overwhelmed. Take it one phase at a time because each individual phase does something different. Does anybody know how to do the webs? And is anybody comfortable enough to do the webs? Okay.
We're gonna have tanks.
You're gonna have the tanks do it. Okay. Never mind. I should shut up. It's not my raid.
Okay. So I'm assuming Bale explains most of the fight.
No, I said literally hardly anything. But yeah,
0%.
no, I got it. I told them
0%.
everything. I told them
Okay.
everything. They know it all. We're good.
So let's see if everybody's back, because I was probably the latest.
Yep, full send it, you know.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like we're still waiting on Ab. Oh, I didn't even realize. Knight, that's a Warbound piece. So if you have any cloth wearers that you want to put in a Warbound, you can put it in your Warbound account and then put it on a cloth wearer.
I also don't think that you can trade the Warbound stuff that you pick up. Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'll explain some of the fight real quick until Ab gets back. So, this fight is more intimidating than it really looks. So, Sad, I'm assuming you've had practice with webs?
I feel like yes, the one time.
Okay.
But it was the one time, so please go over it again.
Yeah, no worries. So as tanks, since we're beefier and have more cooldowns, I'm gonna ping one of the webs. All we have to do is just step in the web together, and I'll pop the middle. From there, all we have to do is just spread across Nerub-ar's frontal charge, and basically we're gonna volleyball catch him. As soon as he gets stunned, he's gonna take 100% more damage. So everybody just full ball in on him when he gets stunned. The first phase, the biggest things that's going on is going to be the frontal cone coming from a Nerub-ar. Don't stand in it. And ads. Again, with the ads, it's going to be kind of the same thing with the ads from Brood. Once you kite them into the center, melee, Pest, you're going to have fun with this again. You can slappy arms them as much as you can as soon as it's up. You're going to pull all of the ads into the center. We're just going to cleave them down as much as possible. This is an AoE fight. They share health pool, but they take double damage from hitting on multiple targets. Past first phase, Nerub-ar is going to dig into the ground, and then me and Sad are going to tether him. Everybody's going to jump on once he's tethered. Takes 100% more damage. We'll do this twice, and then Takash is going to go to the center of the arena. This is a soft DPS check. All we have to do is break the shield. It's going to be a pizza pie phase, so he's going to start covering the whole arena in pizza pies. What you're going to do is you're going to step off of the pizza pie that is going to explode. You're going to have to stand on one for a little bit, so use some personals as you can. Then when that one explodes, shift to the one that just cleared, and that's all there is to it. It's just a soft DPS check. Then we come back into Phase 3. Phase 3, there's going to be players who get marked with bugs. Takash is going to go to the center of the room, If you get bugs, you can really tell if you get the debuff. It's going to be kind of bugs on the side of your screen. You're going to have kind of bugs all over your character. You're going to move to the center of the raid underneath Takash, and the healers are going to dispel you. When all 3 buffs are transferred to Takash, he's going to stun, he's going to take 100% more damage, so we're going to bring in a noob, and we're just going to cleave down. Phase 4, a Nerub-ar is now going to take the center of the arena. All it is going to be DDR. Don't get hit by the stuff on the ground. If you get hit, you're going to get spiked. If you get spiked, all of your friends have to get you out, so just try not to get spiked. If you do, focus on your friends, get them out of the spike, and then it's just another soft DPS check, break his bubble, we'll go into Phase 4. Phase 4 is just kind of a mix mash of all of the previous. It's going to be ads, and then there's going to be a cone that comes out, a bubble that comes out. So everybody just stick close to the bosses, and then it's pretty much a wipe from there. Any questions? Alright, looks like we're good to go. So let's give it a shot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sad, don't worry about taking Takash, just switch and Nerub-ar after the pink cluster. Bring that in.
Bring the ads to the boss. To the boss. Ads to the boss.
So that's the Impaling Spike. I'm not going to break those. Alright, we're going to come over here. Alright, no worries. Let's go ahead and wipe it up. No, we still got enough people actually. The dealer's trying to save that one.
Isn't that where we're supposed to pop the web, right?
Correct.
Yeah. It popped me?
No, we didn't make it in time. So if he doesn't get feathered, he does a real heavy hit to the raid.
Gotcha, okay.
Alright, so ads coming out. Everybody get him into the center.
Ads to the boss. Ads to the boss.
Hide him into the middle.
Spread. Venomous rain.
Alright, so Burrow's coming up. Get those ads down.
Charge.
Get a spike up.
Alright, so we're going right here, right on me.
Reckless impact.
Okay, that's alright. We're gonna go ahead and wipe it up.
Reckless impact.
I got reading card.
Okay. Nobody release.
Do not release.
Spread. Venomous rain.
So again, Sad, I'll ping one, and then we'll move into one of those webs on the ground. And once we move into one of those webs, I'll pop one, and then we just have to spread the web in between Takash's frontal charge.
Alright, yeah, I'm just missing my timing. I'm not getting there quick enough.
No worries. So, yeah, when I call out Burrow or the charge, I'll call it out, and then I'll ping one of them so that we can move into them. I'll try to move a little bit early for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect. And then I'll throw down a feast for everybody.
Do we have a mass dispel?
We do. Tight technically would have one. But it's like a minute and a half.
That's fine. We just need it pretty much once for...
So during phase 3, when Takash goes to the center of the room, if all of the people who have swarms are stacked under Takash, just mass dispel underneath. Let's go ahead and get a lock closet up. Looks like we got summon Knight real quick.
Yeah, I'll call it out. It's kind of just as a backup, just in case we miss it. Yeah, perfect.
Alright, let's go ahead and keep the momentum going.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread. Venomous ring. Bait.
Okay, Ad's going to be coming in. If you have fixate, get him to the center.
Adds to the boss. Adds to the
Controlling
boss.
eruption.
Alright, Sad Pearl's coming in 5. We're going to go for this one right here.
Charge. Reckless charge.
Perfect. You can go ahead and move to the other side.
Crap. DVM just threw an error and
Spread.
locked my screen. Hopefully I didn't screw that up.
Nope,
You
that's
did
okay.
not.
I moved with you, so we're
I
okay.
hate those errors. They like just blanket my screen when it happens, and I can't see
Yeah.
anything.
Okay, big damage on the Nerub-ar.
Inhaling eruption.
Alright, Ad's coming. We got a spike in the back. Get your friend out.
Got it.
Okay.
Bait.
Ad's in the center. Under the bosses, under the bosses. Alright, Burrow is
Spread.
coming out, and another 5. We're gonna go for that one right there.
Inhaling eruption.
Watch that frontal.
Charge.
Spikes.
Break him out, break him out, break him out!
Reckless charge.
Woo! Okay, I'll go across. Stay. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Good job.
Alright, big on a Nerub-ar, big on a Nerub-ar.
Entangle.
Let's go and bring that together.
Spread. Venomous ring.
Okay, phase 2. This is pizza phase.
Transition.
I'm gonna pop some webs real quick.
The technique for this is to stand next to the first one, wait for it to pop, and then step into it.
Use personals as well if you have one.
I moved with you, Trexus, and for some reason it blocked me.
You have to make sure you kind of clear the line. It's a real fine line.
Other than me, good job, everybody. I really like that none of you are panicking. It's perfect. Oh, I'm panicking. I know, I heard.
I just muted my mic. I'm definitely panicking.
I heard.
Alright, add in.
3, 2.
Everybody else. Roars of Flame.
Finding webs.
Break your webs. They do extra damage if you're staying with the web.
Cataclysmic entropy.
Alright, if you have beetles, get underneath the cot. If you have bugs, get underneath the cot. Dispel. Nasty spell.
Stinging delirium.
Oh, beautiful.
Inhaling eruption.
Did you use that master spell? Or no?
Stinging delirium.
Yes? Okay. Thank you.
Two.
Get ads
One.
underneath.
Pull.
Okay, we're gonna run. Break
Run.
Good. If you get webs, you're going to go to the middle. Don't dispel quite yet. Don't dispel quite yet. Okay, dispel, dispel, dispel. Beautiful.
Finish strong, guys. Finish strong. We are almost there.
Yep, if we have a battle runs, go ahead and pick whoever up. Alright, phase 4, EDR time. Break your friends out, break your friends out. Beautiful. Keep the DPS up and break the shield. There you go. Woo. Alright, everybody just stay close and clean it up.
Beat him up like he stole your lunch money.
Watch the frontals.
Don't get in my house.
Alright, get in the AMZ.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. Run away. Break your webs. Watch the spiky spikes.
Charge.
Perfect.
Yeah!
Yep.
If you ever come back, we'll kill you.
Alright, well, let's go get a queen kill. Yeah, no worries, Mike. You have a good one.
You guys doing normal, heroic, or mythic?
We're doing normal at the moment, and then we're going to move into heroic. Trimmer totems, shamans, if you have them here, is much welcome.
I definitely don't.
That's okay.
Alright, kick him.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm a shitty shaman. I get it.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about being a shitty shaman.
I'm a shiggy hunter, so I mean, you know.
Let me get on my priest, and it'll be fine. That's where I shine.
Alright, so Queen. Queen is a lot more terrifying than it really seems. This fight is actually relatively easy. Big things are that have changed. There's going to be a split from LFR to normal. So again, your groups are going to be 1 and 2. They're going to be on Moon. 3 and 4, you're going to be on Circle. And this is going to be for Phase 2. Phase 1, what we're going to do is just kite her around the outside while we're baiting out mechanics. The big mechanic here is going to be the bubble ad. Or not the bubble ad, but the bubble mechanic. So what she's going to do is she's going to target one player with a corrosive acid. It's going to be a green swirly circle. What you're going to do is you're going to drop that not too close to her, but not super far away. Once this goes off, everybody needs to get into the circle without touching the middle of it. And again, I'll say this, you cannot touch the middle of it. The whole mechanic is that once she does her cast, we have to pop the middle of it and boost ourselves over the mechanic. Hug or Mephisto, if I can get either of you to handle the bubble pop, all you have to do is just use your Fel Rush into the center, clear it, and you can come on back to do DPS. The other mechanic that's going to be going on is everybody's going to get rooted. What we're going to do is just do a tight but not overlapping stack in front of Queen so that everybody can just AoE everything down and clear all the webs off of everybody. We're going to do the bubble pop mechanic, I think, 3 times, and then she's going to move into the center. And you guessed it, there's another suck phase, so you're going to want to respect the suck. So you're going to want to make it about to where my ping is comparative to where she is in the center of the room. You're going to want to give it an ample breath so that you don't get pulled in. If you get pulled into the center, it is a one-shot, one-kill. You will die immediately. So respect the suck. Past that, we'll go into Phase 2. Phase 2 is going to be the groups. So again, 3 and 4 is going to be on Circle, and 1 and 2 is going to be on Moon. We're going to kill an ad, and then everybody needs to tightly stack on your tank. You're going to get knocked back onto these upper platforms, and we're going to just kill a whole bunch of ads. This is a little bit of a DPS race, so kill the ads as fast as possible. We'll form the bridge and go up to the second one. Second one, the ad that has a shielded health bar is going to be your primary target. Now, during this entire time, she is going to be pulling you again. Again, totally thing, respect the suck. If you start getting pulled in, run to the backside of the platform, get pulled back in, and keep doing your thing. Then you'll move up to the third platform, and it'll be the same thing as the start. There will be an ad up there, we'll interrupt it and stun it, and then it'll knock us back up onto the third floor and the roof. Now the third floor. The big mechanic on the third floor is going to be, first, the tanks. So, Sad, when we get up there and we start tanking her, she's going to give us like an AoE circle. As soon as you see that AoE circle, you need to taunt off of the other tank and run as far away as you can. So use any movement tech or whatever. It's going to drop a whole bunch of ads. DPS, you need to focus these ads down as fast as possible. Every ad that reaches her is going to be like a 5% AoE raid-wide tick. You don't want it to happen, your healers are going to hate you. Past that, there will be void gates. So it will target 2 people in the raid with purple circles again. We're going to put 1 on the outside and 1 on the inside. So if we're standing up on the 3rd floor, we'll put 1 here and we'll put 1 here. She'll start doing a room-wide pull-in. What we're all going to do is we're going to step onto the inside one. It'll teleport us to the backside one so we can dodge the mechanic. Past that, it's just a tank and spank and we'll clear the fight. Any questions? I know it's a lot, so we'll see it as it comes. If we get it in one shot, we'll get it in one shot. If not, we'll take some wax out.
Alright. I will do my best. At this point, I tapped out a couple weeks ago and just went DPS because I was like a 565 trying to like learn to main tank this. So I'm like 591 today, so much better. But yeah, I was definitely dead and I wasn't even tanking at this point of the raid, so I didn't raid this far in the mechanic wise.
Fair enough. So the big mechanic on the first phase that's going to happen to tanks, she's going to feast on you. You're going to get like 150% health debuff. Basically, it's more of a healing mechanic than a tank mechanic. The healers have to just heal it off of you. Obviously, if you use cooldowns, it helps significantly. So feast is going to be the mechanic you're going to want to watch out for. So
5, 4.
Yeah, I'll call tap in the bubble. If one of you just want to grab it and then pop it and run it into the center.
What were the groups again?
1 and 2, and 3 and 4. So 1 and 2 is Moon, 3 and 4 is Circle.
Does anybody in the circle group know what to do on the other side?
Keep that relatively close. Not too close, but relatively. A little bit. Alright, do get into the circle, do not hit the middle.
Touch the middle.
Woo! Pop, 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 pop. and then run it out.
Toxic waste.
We
Bait.
got hit by it. That's okay. See if we can recover healers.
Yeah.
Liquefy.
I'll get Mosey up real quick. Okay, we're gonna pull her out of there.
Root.
And loose stack. Loose stack, put tight stack. Loose, tight stack. AoE.
Second. Swift blade.
Okay. Dodge the blades first. Go back just a little
Ring.
bit. Alright, everybody in. Do not hit the center. Pop, 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 pop. Beautiful, Tug. Thank you. Take it out. Alright, everybody stack
Bait.
up a little bit. We're gonna bait the next mechanic.
Liquefy.
Okay, pull her out of the acid.
Root.
Big heals on Sad, big heals on Sad. Beautiful. Okay. AoE, get your friends out.
Web blaze. Third.
That's a good one.
That's the worst mechanic for me, the stupid blades.
Okay,
Ring.
everybody get into the bubble. Don't pop, don't pop, don't pop. Pop, pop, pop. Beautiful. Alright, respect the suck. We're gonna kind of keep going as much as we can.
Cost.
5,
Respect
4,
the suck.
3, 2, 1.
Respect the suck. Get out.
Cost.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dodge the waves before you get sucked in.
Cost.
5, 4.
Transition.
Alright, everybody, we're gonna go on moon side just so you guys can see the mechanics. Stand on moon, stand on moon. Get close, 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 close.
Destroy the outsiders! To the queen!
Expulsion
Cost.
rest.
4,
Respect
3,
the suck.
2, 1.
Cost.
4,
Expulsion V.
2, 1.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize it's something.
Cost.
4,
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
That might have been the
Good
one
job.
from the other side.
Aqua, if you want to do your thingy-ma-job, thank you. So that was all of Phase 1, which is fantastic. So as long as we clean up Phase 1, we can take a look at Phase 2. Phase 2 is relatively easy. Again, it's just an ad fight. It is a little bit of a DPS check, so we just need to clear it as quick as we can. But good job on Phase 1.
Yeah, I got hit with blades. That was on me.
No worries.
It's so tough to find a spot.
Yeah, it really is. It helps if you kind of
Everywhere.
pan more of like a top-down view. As if you look at the map, you can fly almost directly to Queen. You just have to look all the way down into the bottom left corner. No worry, Muzi. No worries at all.
Are you still just wanting? Are you gonna want to finish this on Thursday, or are you just jumping into heroic on Thursday?
We'll just jump straight into heroic on Thursday.
Okay. So yeah. So for whatever we don't finish, or if we do, I'm pretty sure we'll finish. We had first phase down
I think
pretty.
we'll have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's say we don't. Then we'll just do heroic on Thursday. So.
Yep.
You guys are more than welcome to come to that one as well.
Hey, sorry, we're getting the kid in pajamas for bed. We'll be right there.
No worries.
What's the gear minimum for heroic, would you say? Because I took my mage to heroic, but it's over 600.
So,
Pick a 5, probably.
yeah,
I would
600
do
is
that.
the soft level, but I mean, I've walked into heroic way worse. As long as you know your class and you can kind of kick out your numbers as needed, I don't really mind taking down to like a 595, but 600 is relatively where we like it. It also,
So if I do
again,
come on Thursday, I'll probably pull my mage, because I'm like 603, I think, now. I've been
Okay.
maining that since Kata, so I know it pretty well.
and that is
Keep it-
perfectly fine.
Keep in mind for the Thursday one, it is going to be like prog focus, so be prepared to wipe a few times. Don't feel discouraged or upset, if we wipe a few times, because a lot of people are learning the heroic mechanics for the first time and
I'm
stuff
good
like that.
with that.
Yeah,
I jumped in. I joined the guild with my mage. I jumped into heroic the day I joined, and I haven't run a single raid finder or anything, and I jumped straight into heroic, and I did fair, all things considered.
Hey, fair enough.
I went heroic, and then I did normal. I did it backwards.
So I'm pretty confident, as long as everybody's kind of focused down, that we can get into heroic pretty well. So, but let's go
I
ahead
did pretty
and do
good in
this.
heroic. It just this fight on my mage was awful with the blades. I kept getting smoked every time.
Did you guys lose somebody?
4,
Nope.
maybe.
Mike
1.
left beforehand.
Are you wanting to hop in?
Fate.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We can get you after this poll.
I kind of figured that's what he was getting at, so I was like,
First.
Big deals on side.
And the vibe for the heroic
Bring that
Thursday
in,
is
bring
going to
that in, bring that in. Perfect. Alright, everybody, we're going to get into the bubble. Do not hit the center. And pop. Beautiful.
Fate.
I know, we tell you not to touch it and you're like, but I want it.
Big heals on Zab. Go ahead and pull her out, Zab. Okay. Tight but loose stack. Tight but loose stack. Beautiful. Break friends out.
Second. Swift blades.
Oh. Good job, Zab. You dodged them. Anybody in? Don't touch center. Do not touch center. Go ahead and pop. Beautiful. Block wave.
Fate.
Go ahead and pull her out.
Root.
Back.
Big,
Tight for
big
loose.
deals on sand, big deals on sand.
Release. Get your friends out. Get your friends out.
Web blades. Third.
Webs. Beautiful. Go ahead and move that back just a little bit more.
Oh my gosh, guys, your damage. Chill out a little bit. Jeez.
Oh, and we're skipping the third
damage.
All right.
Go to your groups.
God dang,
Your
man.
groups.
Nope,
Oh, no,
not quite,
not yet.
not
Not
quite.
yet. Sorry, my bad.
Respect the pole, respect the pole.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, watch waves as they come out, get some damage in. Careful not to get pulled in, it's still light. Okay, run. Got 3 seconds.
Pause.
5, 4,
Dodge the waves that are coming out, don't get pulled into one.
1.
Transition.
Shield. Alright, get in your groups.
Get
1
the
and
tank
2,
out.
you're with there. Oh,
You need to take a tank.
Four.
I got him.
Shadow Blast. 4. Shadow Blast.
Get your groups. Tight stack on the tanks.
Knock.
Stack on
5,
tanks, stack on
4,
tanks.
3.
Go on the
2,
inside, outside.
1.
Hopefully you guys made it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay. No worries. Go ahead and just go as much as we can on this.
1.
So yeah, you're gonna want to. Whoa. Okay, that does knock back now apparently. Go ahead and wipe. Yeah. So you're gonna want to stay on the outside ring to where the orb gets dropped.
4,
So it'll knock
3,
you back onto the
2,
platform.
1.
Yeah, you guys were definitely the, the wrong way.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I'll give you. That's the first time we fully saw it, so I'll show you guys what to do here.
But I do have to say, that damage was intense.
That was just one hand.
Pick up Kakashi.
Greydale was my in-game name.
Are you in guild or in community?
Guild.
Go ahead and message on guild.
Now, were we supposed to stack on the orb on orange?
You stack
Yes.
on the just
Outside.
in between where the marker is and the outside edge, so you get knocked to that thing up there.
So what you want to do
So I got
is you
knocked.
want-
I must have got knocked off the platform. That's what happened.
Yeah, so the ads will spawn relatively on the marker. You're going to want to tank on the marker itself. And what you're going to want to do is once the ad gets killed on your marker, you're going to want to step on the outside rim to your marker.
I think I was on the inside rim.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to want to get knocked back to these platforms behind it so that you can get kind of boosted up to that area.
Okay. Yep.
That's why it's
I was
important.
in instead of out.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's why it's so important that everybody stacks super tight onto the tanks so that everybody gets knocked back together instead of...
It helps if the
flying.
tank is in the right spot.
It does. Can we get a luck closet out? Muzi, if you have to go, that is perfectly okay. If you wanted to hang around for another pull, you have one. Okay.
Have we done BRD at all?
We've done the normal run. We haven't really gotten anything set up. We've just had a lot kind of happening, and with the whole event, and then with raids and everything else going on, and Halloween. So we'll get
Yeah, I've been
another,
doing it a bunch in Raid Finder, though.
Nice.
On a couple I have, I don't know, I think 1080s at this point.
Hey, fair
I
enough.
have a problem.
It's okay. End of the last expansion, I think I counted like 24 70s, so I got lots of holds.
I'm just going for one of each. I don't need 24. That's a lot.
Yeah, it was the fucking remix. Yeah, and I just kind of blasted through a bunch of stuff. I was like, oh god, no. You know.
I think I've got a monk, an evoker, and a rogue. The only three that I don't have to 80 at this point. And by the end of the anniversary, I'm sure they'll be up there.
So is Moosey leaving, Trex?
They're going to stay for another pull.
Oh, okay, perfect. Do you guys need somebody on that side for callouts? I'm gonna take that sound for the no. Sounds good.
Alright.
I think it's just a matter of positioning.
Yeah.
5,
Just see
4, 3, 2, 1.
Group 2 was which Mooner circle, sorry.
1 and 2 are moon,
Fate.
and 3 and 4 are circle. Stay right there.
Ring.
Alright, everybody in. Pop. Beautiful.
Bait.
Blue stack.
Second. Drop.
Okay, keep it right there. Perfect.
Ring.
Alright, everybody in. Go ahead and pop. Watch the wave.
Bait.
Big heal one
Root.
side. And loose tight stack.
Third.
Oopsie.
Perfect. Skip the phase. Watch the pole. Watch the pole.
Fall.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the waves. Pole. Get out.
Fall.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Use personals. Use your lock cookies. Help the healers out.
Transition.
Okay.
I rode one of those waves.
4.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Group
4.
3 and 4, if you guys can just keep Mephisto up, looks like he's got the aggro.
4. Knock.
Tight stack on the outside, on the
4,
outside.
3, 2, 1.
Fall.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the poles. Help each other out in groups 3 and 4. Just use cooldowns, help the healers, do whatever you
2,
can.
1.
As soon as you get the ads down, you want to form your bridge. Respect the pole, respect the pole. Ooh, that almost got me. Okay, we're going up.
Pull him up the bridge.
Okay, you're going to want to go for the shield